Most people who buy property in Singapore think they are making an informed decision. They visited the show flat, they compared the PSF, they checked the location on Google Maps. What they don't know is that every single one of those experiences in the sales gallery was carefully designed by professionals on the other side of the table. I know because I was one of them as the regional director of a multinational property developer for 5 years. 15 years into my real estate career, I thought I understood what property really meant to a family. I was wrong. It took devastating news from a doctor to show me what my work was actually about. My son was diagnosed with stage 4 leukemia as a teenager. The hospital bills were averaging $4,000 a day that he was in hospital. His insurance only covered $1,200 a day. Every single day he was in there was a gap of $2,800, sometimes much more, and that had to be found in cash. For 2 years, my wife and I were terrified. Where could we find this kind of money when our insurance had failed us? Luckily, years before that diagnosis, we had made one property decision that my wife almost talked me out of. A new executive condominium in Punggol.
I don't want to upgrade and start a new loan after we had just fully paid off our HDB flat,
she said. We bought it anyway. By the time my son was in hospital, that property had hit its MOP. The timing was almost too coincidental to believe. The $450,000 in sales proceeds paid for his bone marrow transplant. It paid for my son's life. Now, I have been in this industry for 25 years. I have seen property decisions devastate families who bought wrongly. And I have seen what the right decision did for mine when we needed it the most. The difference between those two outcomes is almost never location, timing, or luck. It is whether someone protected you before you sign. And here is the part that changed everything for me professionally. I spent 5 years as a director on the developer's side. I sat in the rooms where launch prices were set. I decided which units got held back and released strategically, not because they were less desirable, but because releasing them at the right moment manufactured urgency in buyers who were already emotionally committed. I decided how the show flats were designed. The furniture is usually smaller than what you actually put in the unit, deliberately. The lighting is controlled to make every surface look better than it really is. The scale model is purposely built to magnify the positives. The developer's land cost, which tells you exactly what they need to charge to make their margin, is public data. It takes 15 minutes to find it on the URA website, but you will never know our exact profit margin just from that number alone. The agents knew the benefits and risks of every development, but most will say nothing because saying something might cost them the sale. Because the commission came from us, the developer, not from you. I left that site because I believe buyers deserve someone who understood all of that and used it to protect them instead of selling to them. Every project I review on this channel goes through the same 10-point analysis I built from 25 years of watching what actually determines whether a property protects your family or fails it. No hype, no developer relationships to protect, just the analysis. My name is Justin Chew. This is the Property Safety Net.